Hi, it's About1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. And today I'm going to talk about something that's related to UK regulation of the internet by Ofcom. Now, I did a video a while ago talking about the online safety bill. It's now come into force, and the first thing that Ofcom have announced is they are looking at different ways to police pornography sites in the UK, and they either are leaning towards facial recognition, passports, or digital passports. So actually having to use your physical passport to access a porn site, or creating a digital passport account and using that to access a porn site, or using your facial recognition to access a porn site. Now, this is quite hilarious because all it's going to do is increase the use of dark web porn sites, VPNs, and other such services. This is not going to stop teenage boys getting access to porn sites. It's a very short-sighted law in that sense, but it's hilarious that they're trying this, and it's hilarious that they're trusting porn sites to hold personal information on people used to access their sites. I mean, I wouldn't trust a porn site with my personal information. Don't know about you, just not something I've ever considered doing. But ironically, there's a large swath of people that are in favour of this legislation, and it's come in. This is the first thing they've decided to do. Now, I personally have been tracking the online safety bill because there are some bits that really interested me. The fact they're going to police any game that has peer-to-peer communication is worrying. I mean, imagine the fun American kids are going to find out when they find out that British kids can't talk back in Call of Duty lobbies. It's going to be hilarious. Because if you say anything, you could get, arrested, because it's literally the same hate speech laws that we have on the streets in the UK enacted in video games. I mean, this could be insanely funny. Now, personally, the stuff that I really liked with this, when they were releasing this pornography thing, and they were saying about having different ways to access porn sites, they showed some statistics from some surveys, and 11 million people in the UK admitted to watching pornography. So about 63 million, 11 million admitted to watching it. So 25 to 30 million liars, I would say, in the country. Have you never ever... Of course, I don't know anyone that hasn't at some point looked at a porn site in their life. I mean, it's just not going to happen. But hilariously, the idea of using facial recognition or passports or digital passports is insane. But we're going to have to see how this goes. It's now to the sites, and the funny thing is it's going to hit the big sites first, and then they're going to regulate the smaller sites later. So it's just going to drive traffic to those smaller sites, making them big sites and forcing them to comply. And the fines they're offering to put out are humongous. So I can see a lot of sites just stopping their services in the UK because it's just not financially worth the risk. The risk that they're putting out to the reward they're getting is very small. It's insane. I think that the legislation is just crazy. I mean, honestly, I agree with them. They had to do something about kids accessing porn because the unrealistic expectations they get from that is just bizarre. Some of the stories coming out of what young people expect or behaving like is just absolutely insane. It's now a criminal offence to send pictures of your penis to somebody unsolicited, so that's going to be a whole fun gambit. If somebody splits up with somebody and then 6 months later they claim that you sent those dick pics unsolicited, how are you going to prove you didn't? And if they just produce a picture of a penis, how are you going to prove that's not your penis without having to show the police your penis? It's just not very well thought out, not very well worded, and kind of crazy laws that they've rushed in as a knee-jerk reaction to a very significant problem. But anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching.